Over the past few days, your property tax assessment probably showed up in your mailbox.
And there's a good chance it went up. So how do assessors determine what our homes are worth? Good question. Heather Brown joins us right now. So the number they come up with is what they think that your house would get on the open market, right?
Right. And these guys are actually pretty good at this. You know, in counties and cities where the assessments happen, they're required to check their work. They look at actual home sales and compare that to what the home was assessed for. Now this year on average, both Ramsey and Hennepin County's assessments were within 5% of actual sale prices. And here is how they do it. Do you think you could sell your house for what it's assessed?
Absolutely.
No, I don't. I really don't.
It's fair, I would say.
Do you have any idea how the assessor figures out what our houses are worth?
Ha ha ha, no.
It's a challenge.
I'll bet.
It's definitely a challenge.
Stephen Baker is the Ramsey County assessor.
We look at a lot of the things that say if you have an appraiser come out to your house for a mortgage appraisal.
The county looks at the data on your house as of January 2nd every year.
The age of the house, the condition, the square footage, extra bathrooms, air conditioning, basement finish, is a popular item in Minnesota that adds value.
And every 5 years, an appraiser physically visits to update. Only 15% of us let him or her inside.
The law instructs us to estimate as best we can from the outside. Walking around a house, you can see that not only does it have new siding, but look, it's got this bump out in the back off the kitchen, and it's got some new windows.
Then the assessor's office looks for what's sold in your neighborhood. They'll take 7 comparable sales and kick out the 2 worst matches.
Are you always going to be compared to somebody on your street or somebody 2 or 3 streets down?
It'll depend on where the activity occurs. Sometimes we look first in the same neighborhood. On the same street is ideal, but that doesn't always occur.
All of this info then goes through a lot of statistical analysis.
Do you have an algorithm that you just plug all this stuff into and it spits out a number?
Multiple algorithms. It's multiple regression.
So we're talking about a lot of math here.
It's very intense.
It's a complex way to guess at a reasonable guess for a lot of houses.
Now that was a very simplified version of what actually happens, and the calculations are different for commercial buildings or rental properties. The assessor also says they know that their data isn't perfect, which is exactly why you can appeal, but very few people actually do. We're talking about less than 1% of people that
try even?
Yeah, that try. And then, it takes a little bit to get, you have the appraiser come out, you have to sometimes go to court, so it can be a big deal.
More math?
Yeah, a lot more math.
Thanks, Heather.